I finally stocked up on rose water. I like to make my own toner with just filtered water, and I get a big thing of vegetable glycerin that lasts me about a year if I'm just putting it in like a body mist. And it replaces like toner, like for example the Neutrogena like alcohol-free toner. The ingredients are water and glycerin, so I do that. But then sometimes I'll put a little like bit of rose water, alcohol-free, and it makes my skin feel so nice, and I love how it smells, so I spray it on my hair a lot too. And I just want to feel good, so I'm gonna do my makeup even though I have nowhere to go. I need to work on my posture. That's why my back is always hurting. Okay. This sponge, honestly, I feel like I need to... I got it at CVS and I just thought it looked fun. And sorry, I have to concentrate. But it's really kind of like firm. Not like the ones I normally have are a lot more squishy. So I wonder if because I mist it with water, or I'll mist my face before I blend it in. But I wonder if I need to like run it over the tap to make it more squishy or whatever. I don't know the word to use right now. Sometimes I just get so overwhelmed. I mean, it happens a lot lately. Because when your world gets so much smaller when you lose your job, you lose your social life. That's a story for another day. And then your health prevents you from even being able to drive. I'm able to drive now, but I don't have a car anymore because I wasn't able to drive for a long time. But also right now, I need to save money and put as much as I can aside for emergencies, which this is kind of an emergency, but the savings I had, been putting away for things like this has helped me right now, but I've pretty much exhausted that. And but it's good too, like even if it's a couple bucks, $5 or something, I'll put it aside, and then if I really need help, like to keep my phone bill on so that I can keep in contact with like my therapist and doctor's appointments and stuff, like those little things will add up and I can pay my phone bill. Sometimes I have to resort to that. So, but that's okay. I'm working on things and I'm gonna keep trying. I just have to keep my wits about me. I have to get to a place where I'm not freaking out so I can think clearly and approach these difficult things like my journey to find a doctor that is not a condescending, judgmental, horrible person, which I guess is harder than I thought it was. I don't know. I used to have a different insurance and it never had a problem. But I also never really had like a kind of complicated health situation that like the day-to-day person, I see them not believing me and not taking me seriously, like my own family. But like to go to doctors to try to get some help, or at least like get on disability while I'm working with doctors, and it's taking forever because a couple doctors have told me it's probably dysautonomia or POTS, which is a type of dysautonomia. But still no diagnosis. And then I've also been told my mental health has affected my weight loss to the point where it's like my body fat is dangerously low, and that could be a big factor in what I'm experiencing. But also, I just had a biopsy done because I have a pretty big lump right here, and it's not thyroid cancer, but I'm waiting for my insurance to renew. Hopefully that doesn't take too long, because I was able to see like the lab results and see that it came back benign or whatever, negative for cancer, but it still could be some issue with my thyroid. There's just so many things it could be. But what sucks is that sometimes it takes a long time to get to the bottom of that. And sometimes, in my case, you get a little bad luck with the doctors you try to get help from or guidance from, and it just wastes a lot of your time and energy and prevents you from getting the help you need while working on that, working on getting a diagnosis, working on treatment, working on getting my energy back, because I want my energy back. I want to get out of the house. I want to work. I want to go out and meet people. I want to start a business. And when I'm so focused on the bare minimum, which is maintaining having a home and food and medication, it just takes so much of a toll in itself, on top of my dog's snoring, on top of like the hoops they have you go through to get like disability or things like that. It's just hard, and I've been kind of talking in circles about that just because that's just kind of my thought process right now, is it's just these things that I need to do, and the work and time that it's gonna take to get the energy to where these things are not so daunting, like administrative type things, doctor's appointments. But I started reading. I'm not a big reader, but I started reading, what is it called? Of Rose and Thorns or something. I don't know if my phone's picking up the dog snoring, but she is fast asleep. That's so cute. But yeah, it's been nice to read like a light fiction fantasy type book that I haven't read in years, like for the past maybe probably my whole adult life, honestly. So I used to read like Anne Rice and stuff in high school, and then once I got into like my 20s, I pretty much only read like self-help or motivational type books, or something to specifically learn or gain a skill, and which is good, but I completely stopped reading just for fun. So it is helpful looking at things in the sense of, like, you know how they say it's very good for your mental health if you're really struggling to give yourself really small attainable goals and then celebrate that and take time to be proud of yourself for that. So just the fact that I started doing that again, and just the fact that I'm trying to work on things a little bit more than I was, as far as like my mental health and getting myself to be independent and have my energy back and things like that, like at least I'm making the effort to pivot in the right direction and focus on the things I can control, which is mostly, especially when I'm facing days of more mobility issues, is I can focus on my mindset and improving my mindset. So I've been basically, I like to have just like a free writing journal, and this is my Spanish practice journal, but this is my free writing journal. My other one is somewhere, but basically it's going to be only gratitude. So I can, this is just a little exercise I'm giving myself, but I can like jot things down, but only in the form of being grateful for it, or like framing it into an opportunity, like, oh, I'm so lucky I was able to get this done because I had access to this, you know, or I felt good today. I'm grateful that I had the energy to do this today. And those little things, they have a snowball effect. I've definitely seen the results of that for myself in the past, with much more minor things I was getting through. But I know that will help me navigate and get through this too. Yeah, that's kind of, I could talk about other things, but I feel kind of emotionally exhausted today. Every day is not so focused on these kinds of things. It was just like, that's how I woke up. and then spending time after that processing and reflecting on it and stuff, and learning more and more that I need to make the choice to remove negativity from my life, be firm with my boundaries, and also work on like my self-awareness in how I handle like stress or just frustrating situations. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I'm just like mentally tired now. I think I want to just watch a drama video or something. I've been watching Peter Mon and Adam McIntyre over the past few days, and I've really found Peter Mon even when he has on his like drama channel, he does sprinkle in little things from like his vlog or more personal videos, and it's really helpful with like mental health and sobriety, and yeah, it's been really helpful and kind of comforting. Not kind of, it's been very comforting to hear like his experience and his like lessons he's learned, and then just to see him so like happy and enjoying the little things in life so enthusiastically and being grateful and enjoying what he does. It's just really nice to see. So I'll probably watch something like that and make sure I eat something, because I gained 3 pounds and I tend to get my weight going back up, and then something will like trigger, for lack of a better word. Some of these words get used so much that they lose their meaning, but it'll throw my appetite off for like a week, and then I'm just, going up and back down, but really just staying at a dangerously low body fat. So yeah, I'll probably try to eat something too, because I have eaten today. I had a banana and some yogurt, so it's probably 4 now, so I should probably eat more than that, and make some lavender tea. I picked some lavender from the backyard and made some tea last night, and it's so good.